I'm definitely gonna be wilding at that. It's gonna be a good time.
I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching.
Yo, I can't wait to just.
I'm just shaking the fuck off.
The drill gonna be on the.
I got jobs this week just to make sure I'm ready to shake off.
Truly want to thank y'all fellas, man, for the last episode. Y'all came through in the clutch, man.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes stuff. This is what drives the podcast. This is the only way you're gonna have it. You gotta have the teamwork, the camaraderie.
Shout out Zay.
And
Shout out Zay.
Salute to everybody that was.
Thank you, Retro Roy, for pulling up last week,
yes,
too.
Sir.
That was tough.
Almost, I thought we was gonna have to reschedule. I was gonna have to hate to do that again, yo. My life was lifing. Life
Niggas
be lifing.
said, that's tough.
Life be lifing.
Life gets tough,
but I'm
you
back.
Gotta keep trucking.
We back with it.
Yep.
Episode 221, right?
221, a Coach Class podcast.
Coach
Like,
Class
rate, subscribe on all platforms, baby.
Yeah, YouTube, man. Make sure like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Everywhere else, like he said, like, rate, and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get us out there, get us popping, so we can get off the workforce, man. You know.
Yeah, help us, support us,
please. Yeah, man. But I don't even know. I'm tired of shit, man. I had a tattoo situation yesterday.
Tough.
That was a long tattoo situation. I realized how fucking tired I was after it was done.
So tell me from start to finish.
So the dude was cool, man. That's the first thing I gotta say. Definitely check out EMAC Tattoos, I think is his name on Instagram.
EMAC Tattoos,
check out his work.
That shit looks nice.
He did
and
a
I
great
like
job.
the anime.
Did a great job. And he was mad cool. He's into anime and shit like that, so he was hyped to do this shit. I didn't think he was going to add the blue to the eyes of my man. I got Inosuke on the right leg.
What inspired you to pick
Demon
that character?
Slayer.
I know you had.
I just like him.
You got the Funko too.
Yeah, since I started,
and that was the first Funko you got, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Other than Allen
no,
Iverson?
AI was the first one, and
Okay.
then I got him, and then I got Butcher, and I got some more.
That's tough.
I'm trying to get, and I don't have as much as y'all got. I got to build the collection like y'all.
See what Funko is. It's not even about that. Because I feel like I got a lot, but Dad's collection is right with, like, he could go neck and neck with me just because of who he has.
I saw his
all
upstairs
about
when I went and visited.
And
when I got
he
back
understands
from the
now.
tattoo
He was
shop.
like, yeah, I was about to order one, but it was $30-something. I wasn't getting that.
Yeah, couldn't fit it. But then he'll have
it'd be like $10 like 2 weeks prior.
He'll end
like,
up buying it in about 2
that
weeks,
bit.
though. Yeah.
He gonna grab it when he keep looking at it, yo.
Yeah, but the dude was cool. So in East Baltimore, nice little shop that they have set up there. It was 2 people in there when I came in Friday, but again, it was a Friday afternoon, so niggas got to work. I took off because I knew I had to keep rescheduling, and I felt bad for it because he was like, "Yo, I've been wanting to do this since you first scheduled it." I was like, "My bad, man."
He fuck with Demon Slayer.
Kept having to do it. Yeah, that's why he was so hype about it. He actually said, "I got to check out the video game." I didn't know they had a video game. So
I saw it on the PlayStation joint, but it's still expensive. Them Japanese games be a lot. I think that's still like $59.
It was $40 on the PlayStation 5 when I checked. But I didn't
and when
cop
I saw it was when it like came out. So
yeah, I haven't really had the time to play it as much right now, doing the stuff I'm doing outside of work. So, but the whole process was cool, man. He set me up. He had a little bit of toughness, like trying to get it positioned right. But then he started like drawing it on like by himself. I was like, oh, he's kind of official with it, man. Mm-hmm. Definitely on some artist shit. He can draw. You need to be able to do that to probably tattoo, I would think.
Nah, definitely.
If you want to be able to do certain
shit.
things. So it was cool to see him actually work through the process.
On motherfuckers.
Yeah, but he was, like I said, man, once it started, it's a little bit of pain down the shin area is where it was most pain.
That's what I was going to say. Your pain tolerance is high because when I got my calf muscle tat, I got a couple of tattoos too, but that was the leg is painful because the muscle is always doing weird shit and the skin is always stretching.
Moving shit, man.
Nigga, and you don't realize that shit is a big scar until it healed. Like that motherfucker hurt like a bitch.
Oh, it hurts. So, and that was a pretty sizable one I got yesterday.
I
got it on the front of my leg.
Joe, so you could.
I already took some shit.
Yeah,
I already took some shit earlier. Yeah, it don't hurt. It don't hurt like the calf did. The calf is the one
that shit was excruciating.
Because like you said, the front of the leg doesn't flex as much as the calf does. Like with off of the movements that you're doing.
Yeah,
I can run into shit. Is the main thing now. That is the worst part.
I told you though, when you go to this, be cautious what type of pants you wear, yo.
Yeah.
Cause it will stick to the new tag. I did that and I was ready to cry, yo.
I'm hyped though, yo. Like by the time the episode come out, it's already going to happen already. Nigga going down there to, yo, Dad a legend, man. Salute to him for getting the
Shout
tickets
out
for
Dad,
this
man.
Arsenal
Dad,
versus
man.
Everton.
Dad, man.
It's gonna be wild down there. I don't even know anything about the teams. It's gonna be just experience.
Soccer, you
I just
to
got
a
an
soccer game
Adidas shirt,
level.
some good Adidas shoes and shit like that, just to look soccer-ish.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to wear.
The sweat's
I
gonna
didn't know
put it
what
over the
jersey to
top.
get.
The sweat's gonna put it over the top.
Yeah.
You're gonna look like a soccer coach.
Yeah. I'm definitely going down there with. I got a nice little hat that I go off with. That's an offset of all of the colors and everything, so it'll be good. It's gonna be a good time though, man. He's hype. We going down there like we getting down there dumb early. I think we going like 4:45. The thing don't start till 7. So
You
we
know how
gonna be
Dad
down
is.
there.
Dad got to get to an event.
Walking around.
He got to be at least an hour early. Like,
I understand why,
It's
though.
not starting yet.
I understand why he don't really like dealing with the riffraff.
Yeah, all the riffraff. I understand that.
That's
Me
why
too, me
he
too.
like you said, it's
That's
free
why
ways.
I move.
He don't care about free ways to get down there. None of that. It was like, no, it's gonna be 2-pack. I don't want that shit. It's like, damn. All right, big baller.
I don't think it's big
Making
baller.
my
It's
ends.
just like, yo, he don't go nowhere anyway. So if he do go out like, yo, I'm doing this, I'm not. It's gonna be as stress free as possible for me,
Yeah, man.
which I respect.
Yeah, man. But other than that, like I said, process was pretty cool. Overall, cool dude. Definitely, I hope he checks out the podcast and shit. He definitely followed me
Check
on
out the pod,
gram. He's a good dude. So check him
And
out
the
if y'all
tat
trying
is
to get
quality.
work, man. Quality
I
shit,
actually
man.
want one. I'm
Caught
gonna
me
holler
off
at you
guard.
soon. I just wouldn't talk about it on the podcast.
Caught me off guard. I got one more to get on the leg, and I'm done with that portion. And I think I'm gonna get like 2 more things total until we get off the. Once we get off the work shit,
Yeah,
wildin'.
yeah.
Yo,
Folks will be. They will be judging me at the grocery store.
Whoa, I'm going all the way down.
Why
With it.
does he have a neck tattoo?
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go to the neck. I think my
I
stuff is
will.
gonna stay on my legs.
And I'm gonna be like Stone Cold
I
everywhere.
want stuff
go.
on my hands. I can't really have that right now. That's some stuff I definitely would like. But
The hands are cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. But hey, how was your week, man? We didn't really do no check-in in a long time. How you been?
It's been a trying week, but I always try to count my blessings whenever I'm going through some stressful shit. So I just keep it moving and roll with the punches, man. Do what I do. Outside of that,
Get out to tennis any time? I ain't heard you talk about that.
Nah, we were actually supposed to go last week, but the homie Desi, he was busy on Sunday. No shade towards him or nothing like that. I understand we grown, nigga. We don't have time to, but
Hey,
like,
man. That's why I
love
don't
playing
even be
tennis, yo.
explaining shit until you
Yeah.
ask me.
I love playing tennis, yo.
I'm a grown
Anybody
person.
that want to get on, Zay, we gotta get on the tennis too. I heard there's some nice courts out in like in areas that are local to both of us.
We know
that,
some
but it's
areas
like
we can
10,
get to.
15 minutes away from both of us, where we could like literally like, oh, this is nice tennis spots.
We get it in.
I understand.
I'm gonna get out there.
And your way is out of pocket.
It's crazy.
I ain't even want to talk about your way. Nigga, your shit is
let
out
me
of
know.
pocket.
Bro. Just let me know, and I'll be ready. Because
Yo,
I ain't got to come all the way out the way and shit.
I
That'd be
gotta
great.
make that a day trip because I probably have to come to your crib after, yo.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be hurting, yo, because it with tennis, it's like one of those sports where it's not like basketball and stuff. You get like a volley going first, slowly,
Yeah.
like slightly moving back and forth. Then next thing
I
you know,
think it's
you're
just more as
sprinting all
you
around that
advance.
joint.
That's just as you advance, it gets a little more and more.
You'll have fun, bro.
Yeah. So
You'll have fun.
I'll be beginner level, literally. I don't even know how to hold that.
The
motherfucker.
craziest thing is, I think you'll be good. Because my form isn't good, but just because I'm black, I can
make
learn
up
that
for
shit. Like, that, we should have been doing that shit, yo.
Yeah,
Think
but it
about
was
all the
frowned
athletic
upon.
niggas we know, yo, that if they would have got on the tennis
That's a lot
court,
of shit that was frowned upon. I wish
they
I would
would
have
have
did.
cooked niggas. Back when we was in high school, that nigga played tennis. What, nigga?
Tennis, yo, this nigga
Like,
nigga, I'm nice, nigga.
The next Arthur Ashe out this
Or
bitch.
golf. Like if I don't know why I didn't get into golf at my school that I went to. It wasn't even like it
Golf
was
is
no
tough,
real
too.
shit. I should have definitely
And
got
golf
into
is
golf.
tough.
What?
And it's a money sport.
Damn.
I be saying, yo, I should have, because it was during, like, you know, oh, that's right.
See, but
I
you
wish I
played
took it in high
football,
school.
right?
Golf was-
when
golf
was
was-
golf? Golf was around
I think
football
golf was
season, right?
cross country season and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
I think
Okay.
it was around
So
like,
spring?
One year.
Spring or something.
I
like
remember that nigga.
That shit was crazy.
I respect this nigga's resilience.
I'm a sprinter.
Them niggas, yo, you gotta run so far.
Dog.
Yo,
We
this
had
is
a
the
kid that
course.
was a man nice like that.
All I did was I sat on, like, the last, like, few people and then just sprinted past, like, 10 people at the end.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be, like, last. And look crazy, you feel me? But I was not like, yo, because them boys be out there, just
Nope.
skinny as hell, just running, yo.
All day.
That gave me a bad memory from like 9th grade, yo. I remember, yo, it was cold as shit, yo. I got cut from the football team that year. So I ran track because I was like, yo, I gotta have my stamina up. I can't be throwing up if we gotta run a mile around the track or some shit. I can't earl out this bitch. Like, so I remember, yo, I think it was Don Crease that was the teacher at the time. He had me run the 2 mile. And I was not, like, I was like the 8 mile guy. Like, yo, 2 mile race, yo.
That's wild.
8 laps around that bitch, yo.
I remember being.
I got smoked by everybody.
Me and Dad
I got
would
beat
leave.
by the girls, yo. This shit was terrible, bro.
Me and Dad
like,
would leave and come back to a lot of them shit.
nigga, I was dying.
Not sitting out here like the whole time.
And it was cold. Bro, yo.
Yeah,
I respect anybody that run a 2 mile race, but yo, you're a crazy motherfucker, yo. Your mind frame is completely different, yo. That shit is
It's real shit, man.
And by the end, like, your body really be breaking down. Like, I don't even know why at like the Olympics and shit, like, if you run over like a mile, why are you talking to me, yo? 8, honestly. Why are you talking to me, yo? I exerted all of my energy on this, bro.
Shouldn't be any kind of conference.
All of my energy.
Let me give it about 25 minutes.
That's my race.
The 4 is, if you really sprinting
an entire lap, dog.
400 yards?
Lap, yo.
Meters.
Meters, I meant, my bad. 400 meters? Nigga.
Wow, dog.
Yeah. Definitely wild racing. Respect to everybody. Shout out Zay. I didn't know you put me onto this. But Watch Mojo on YouTube. I've been going crazy on like the countdowns for movie stuff, bro. They did one where they did 1 through 20 on the MCU villains. Who do you think was number 1?
Just any time.
No, MCU in the MCU universe.
The movies?
With like Tony Starks and all them guys, like the movies we got right now.
Why wouldn't it be Thanos?
Okay, yeah, that was good. It was.
Yeah.
It was, but it's still interesting the way they compiled it. Cause like the guys that like were like 12, 13, it's like I forgot about this nigga, yo. Like the dude in Civil War who like did like the little petty shit and got Captain America and Iron Man to go at each other and shit. The German dude, like
Civil War was.
There was a lot of cool shit like I forgot about.
Remember the short German?
Oh, the scientist nigga that was with Red Skull and shit. Yeah.
Forgot his
and
name.
then they bombed yo.
He made himself like an algorithm. Yeah, he made
That was
himself
crazy.
into an algorithm. That's wild.
Oh, he in the computer. He was in the computer in one of the movies. I forgot.
Yeah. Yo,
Yeah, the Russian scientist nigga.
I think Captain America got the best series, yo. Out of all of them, yo.
I didn't like the first one.
Nah, you gotta
I
think.
liked
You
the
gotta
first
think.
one. That was hard.
But you gotta think alone, just
It
from
was a
having.
little cheesier.
But if the first one wasn't included, just having Winter Soldier and Civil War, which was basically the introduction
Civil
to like
War was
everything,
was,
but it was still considered
Avengers.
Captain America. It was Captain America Civil War.
I thought it was.
It's a Captain America movie.
That's Captain America.
Yeah.
It's a Captain America
Captain
movie.
America movie.
I had no
It's
idea.
based on him and Bucky.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's a
he's
Captain
got
America
one of the
movie
toughest
where,
roles.
because you remember the main joint was Captain America versus Iron Man because of the beef with Bucky killing his pops, and that was
Killed
right
his
after
family.
Winter Soldier.
Killed his mom
Mom
and
and
dad.
pops, you feel me? So it was like, yeah, it was real beef
It
and
would have
tension
been war
there.
for life with that nigga, yo. For me.
And
I would have killed him.
he killed T'Challa pops too, yo. It was out here killing
Yeah,
people.
Yo, murky and murky.
But that wasn't him though.
Was
Was
it
it?
not him?
That wasn't him.
It was so long ago.
Somehow,
I know he wanted to cook him because of it, yo.
yeah, they blamed it on him though. But it
Why
wasn't.
he
him.
did that, yo?
Definitely probably did that shit.
But my favorite one is
White man.
Ultron.
Yeah, I had to make sure. Captain America Civil War, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
My favorite
Y'all
one
caught Thor?
was Ultron, yo.
I didn't see Thor yet. I
give
fumbled
it
the bag.
I can
my
at least
bad.
give it my score. I saw.
I
that
want the
shit.
score. I want the score.
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10. I enjoyed the corny comedy, so a lot of that shit was kind of funny to me. But the CGI kind of disappointed me, man. That was upsetting.
Yeah, it
Some
felt
of that
like
shit was too much.
they was doing a lot like on there. Like everything was going to look like either the Avatar or Guardians of the Galaxy.
I get it. And it supposedly stuck to how the comic was. Apparently.
Okay.
So
And if you
I
think
get
though,
that.
the comics did get wild
And
back
I
in the
liked.
day.
I didn't know anything about the. Well, I can't say anything. I'll let y'all see it.
No, go ahead.
No, I can't say anything
Okay.
because it gives. I'm going into the movie at that
I'm
point.
gonna keep it a hundo. Y'all know that's like my least favorite series. So
Yeah, it's not the
Mike
best.
cares, so I don't.
But the
care.
thing is,
I really don't care.
y'all see my YouTube algorithm. I already got like like stuff I wasn't supposed to hear just from watching random shit. Like And it's one guy that just straight trashes the movie. He hates it, yo.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't. It was down.
I thought the Christian Bale would have been like, oh, he creepy, he weird.
It was better than the first two.
Oh,
that's not a bad place.
I respect that then.
It was better than
because I didn't like the first two Thors.
Yeah,
it was just Ragnarok was like that one that put everything.
Ragnarok
together.
Was fire.
It was the gel for everything.
But a lot of people don't like that either. Some people don't like that at least. But you know, I guess it's just a taste thing. But they clearly saw what Ragnarok did as far as people liking the comedic aspect, and they just replicated that shit and kind of OD'd a little bit. Some of it was like, all right, fam. Not every scene has to be a comedic scene. That was type shit.
Yeah.
Every single scene. It's like, god damn.
I could tell from the commercials they was going with like 90s slapstick comedy, but like modern type shit.
Good stuff though. Some good little moments in there. But I was trying to think if there was anything else that I was watching this week.
Vinland Saga, bro.
Vinland. Forgot
I
about
didn't
that
talk to you for like a week because of that.
shit was awesome.
Zay, Vinland Saga on Netflix. Please watch it.
It's going to immediately have you locked in.
Bro.
I was like, yo, I can't stop watching this shit.
Rich put me on.
I watched it in like 3 days.
I think you mentioned it last podcast, and I was like,
What's it about?
Basically, it's a Japanese, well, obviously an anime, so everybody knows it's from Japan.
It's
but
an
it's based on
animated
like
series.
back in the days, like with like the Vikings
It's the
and
Viking
like
days, bro. So it's white boys. That's the only thing that had people kind of
the
like,
whales,
these are white boys.
dudes, like.
No, that's what I was. At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this shit because I really don't give a fuck about these niggas at all. But this shit was high intensity action.
Yeah,
almost from the beginning, yo.
And it was like a legitimate sad story where like, basically, it was a little dude. His pops was like the greatest warrior at that time.
Called that nigga the ogre.
He figured out,
They called that nigga the ogre.
And I'm talking about he was busting niggas down.
Yo,
like,
he really had the hand
axe,
pieces.
a sword, like
he said he didn't need no weapon. Oh, he didn't need no weapon. Oh,
hitting niggas in the face, breaking niggas' faces and shit.
He was strong arming folks,
He would. Nobody could have stopped him.
No black people. They wasn't. They was all invading up in Europe.
They was in the Wales Mountains.
Yeah, they was invading up there in Europe and shit. So don't worry about seeing no black people in that one.
I don't know what would have happened back then, yo.
Yeah, it would have been rough.
But
that nigga.
The shit is fire. His pops. So basically, his pops is like teaching him how to be like noble, be like honorable and shit like that. But he got his son away from like the fighting part. He found the area where like I don't want to kill people no more type shit.
Yeah.
And basically, one of the guys, was he from London?
I can't remember this.
It was a warrior basically from London or somewhere like
3 weeks
that. And he sat down and had a parlay with him, and he was like, yo, you got to come back. Like, flat out, or all of us are coming and killing your people. Yeah. We know we can't kill you, but we going to kill your people. So he ends up going back. His son sneaks and comes with him. Basically, long story short, the pops end up getting killed on some, like, unhonorable, cruddy shit. Like, you feel me? Against the way type shit. Pops gets killed, and the son
sees it.
Sees it all. And the son is probably like 9 or 10 at this point, maybe 7 or 8 at this point.
Some Wu-Tang stuff?
Nah, it's so
Wow,
tough.
yo.
But once his pops dies, he just becomes like a bloodthirsty dude for like vengeance, and he just gets better and better at killing.
He wants to kill one guy.
Yeah,
his whole life
and
focus is to kill one man.
The toughest part about it, like you said. His name is Thorfinn, I believe, and the other guy is Askeladd. Askeladd is like the guy that killed his pops on some dishonorable shit.
Yeah, he definitely.
And he ends up being like Thorfinn's like master on the low. Like he teaches him like, yo, you need to calm down. That's why you be getting killed out here.
And that's why I keep beating your ass. You keep trying to do me, and I keep
he really
you
have a dude with him and be like, yo, the reason you can't kill me and I killed your father is because you're angry and you don't know how to stop. And he'll like straight beat the nigga up, man, but he won't kill him. And this nigga was like basically the most savage nigga. Like it's so hard, yo.
He was a savage.
And it's some progressive. This is the first anime I've seen where it's like it goes from like a young character to him getting older. Like other than Dragon Ball Z and shit like that in Dragon Ball.
Naruto did it as well. There's a few of them that have done it.
And it was seasons on seasons. It was like a couple episodes like,
this
is why this nigga be just murking niggas.
How long was it? Like 20 episodes or something? 24 episodes? It's
24.
Long.
It's 24. Fire though, bro. I watched all 24.
It's basically
like
2 seasons. But it's
really
fire.
hard.
You can't stop watching it. What was my man? They like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why you can get through it real quick. But the tall nigga, what was your name? I fucked with him, though. He just wanted war.
He wanted the war. He got hyped when Thor cut his fingers
just
off.
to fight niggas.
Yeah.
So he was like, nah, fine. So y'all don't want to fight no more, nigga? Like, I'm going to switch sides to fight y'all.
I told you I wanted to fight.
Nigga just start fighting everybody.
He sided with the like weaker side just so he could get more
smoke. Battle, yo. Like, yo, he was wild. But even his pops fucked him up, yo. Like, that's how cold his pops was. His pops was nasty. He just died with some
he slow motion piece you up. Like, a nigga, like, throw a jab at him, he'd duck under it, punch a nigga on the elbow, and like, break the arm this way. I'm like, that shit hard, nigga. Yo,
so it pop out, now you disarmed, and he just piece you up.
I need all the Vinland Saga joints, yo.
No, it's hard.
Funko, drop Vinland Saga, yo. We need the pops. We definitely need Thorfinn, and we need Askeladd, yo. Like, I need those three characters.
You do a lot of characters from that shit, honestly.
Yeah.
It will work.
That shit. And the big dude you was talking about with the and he had the Jimmy Butler headband on, yo. And while he was fucking niggas up.
Never lost the headband, yo.
Remember he was throwing, like, the boulders at the ships and shit?
Not even the boulders, big logs, yo. Like, it was taking all of the people to carry the log. He was like, yo, pass me one of them.
Yeah.
He take that bitch, chuck it over his shoulder, and just throw it down at the boat.
And that's why he respected
Nigga,
Thorfinn.
savage.
Because you remember when he kicked Thorfinn, he kicked that nigga like 200 yards, like on some like Dragon Ball Z through the air. The nigga fell, broke his bones. Nigga Thorfinn woke
still
up.
Ready for war.
Like, I still want to fight. Had a knife, his arm was broken and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is hard, nigga. My bad. Just watch that Vinland Saga.
I forgot all about that. I don't know how the fuck it's on here. It's definitely on here, but I forgot all about it.
And I gotta say, shout out to Lamont too. Because I posted, I was watching, you know I've been on the real estate shit on my YouTube heavy. And it's a guy, I believe it's Ennis Yalmeiser, or Yalmazer. And he basically is the guy that shows all of the mansions and shit on YouTube. Actually, Zay, you the one that you don't even know, you put me on with it. Because that was the guy that showed the one. Yeah. That extremely ridiculous mansion. But yeah, tap in, and Lamont knew about it, because I just posted like a little quick snippet on my Insta story, and Lamont was like, yo, Ennis be making niggas feel bad, yo. Then I'm like, you understand, bro.
Nah, Lamont, he be watching some good shit. Like, that nigga's like a do-it-yourself type person, so he gonna watch all them type shit. Yeah. So, like, it's definitely some... I'll be intrigued to see what he got come through once he gets everything settled with the new situation, for sure.
Man, that's a blessing, bro. Definitely worry about that, bro.
I'm hyped about that.
This'll be here.
I'm so fucking hyped about that, yo. Just salute to him, man.
Yeah. And also with the real estate shit, yo, I've been on like the weird tiny house wave. I'm sad because we're black and we can't go to a lot of these locations.
I don't feel comfortable going
by. It's a guy I be watching. I'm not gonna say the name because I know they like looking at these like random like weird Airbnbs. It'd be like a tree house somewhere or like a small tiny house or like a container house. But then they say where it's located, and I'm like, I don't know if that would be the safest option.
It'd be like East Shutterfield, Georgia, yo. Like, yo, where the fuck is that?
One of them, they was like Fort Wayne, Indiana, or some shit, and they was like in the cut. I'm like,
in the bushes.
I'm like,
that's where the Klan was from.
He might really pop me out there, yo. But it's hard. Like, they got like it was a house that's like a tree house, but it's an actual house, and it's a tree going up through it.
Nah,
super fire.
They had a whole show. I forgot what channel it was. I don't know if it was HG or not, but it was like treehouse homes. Like that's what they specialized in home, like official homes.
Have you seen the container homes too?
Yeah, I watched them. Come on,
fire.
They've been out for a while.
Fire. Yo, we should get Airbnbs like that and go hiking, but we gotta go somewhere where it's friendly to African American folk. Cause I don't want to die, yo.
Well, you gotta go.
Cause if you out in the woods,
that's why they're doing our cousin trying to. Put together this kind of.
If you out in the woods though, a person can make up any story. Because it's hearsay.
You gotta be out there pieced up though. That's
that too.
That's valid.
You good then?
But I've been fucking with the tiny house shit too. So yeah, y'all should definitely tap inwardly on the YouTube algorithm.
Nah, my shit was dark again on YouTube. YouTube stays dark for me.
Yeah.
Instagram is, like I said, where I get my balance. YouTube is just gonna stay dark for life.
What type of darkness were you into this week, yo?
I don't think it was anything that I hadn't mentioned before.
Oh.
That nigga, that chapter has had me locked in for a long time. His name is actually Mike. I didn't realize that. He's from like Ireland. Yeah, he's a pretty interesting dude breaking down those little the horrible crimes. Yo. It's like I can't say little. It's horrible fucking crimes that he's breaking down.
Know something that was some misery that you brought up to me like a couple weeks ago?
I thought I watched something on Netflix too that was fucking wild. I think I already mentioned girl in the picture. I think I mentioned that.
Yeah, like the weird.
Okay.
But you remember, like, you mentioned the misery to me. You was watching somebody, and it was like the trial of the guy that played the whammy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, was that Todd Packer on The Office as well? You remember it was like the weird, like,
I wasn't into The
corporate
Office.
guy.
I'm keeping it 100. I didn't watch The
Office
Office all the way.
Yeah,
Todd Packer?
They had everybody on there. I know that much.
Yeah.
I think it was Todd Packer, yo. But I thought of that because of you, yo. Because I'm like, yo.
Yeah, it wasn't his trial. It was a video of his
DUI, my bad.
situation.
DUI.
Niggas going through it, man. Life hits you hard.
And shout out Zay, I meant to bring this up last week, but on YouTube, another thing I tapped into, I always watch like the random documentaries or mini docu-series of like random athletes. And I watched the James Toney joint. I didn't know he was this nice.
He was lights out Tony.
He just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If he would have trained like he was supposed to, he might have been the greatest boxer of all time.
Wasn't that his nickname?
He started the Floyd
Lights out Tony.
chin tuck shit before niggas. He was close.
Technically, Floyd's father, Floyd Sr., was doing that job.
Oh, I didn't know about Floyd Sr.
Before that. He fought Sugar Ray Leonard.
I didn't know about.
Fighter. He wasn't he wasn't Floyd, but he was.
I saw
a
that.
Solid fighter. He wasn't a bum. He was a solid fighter. And of course, Roger was nice. And then Floyd took it to the next level. So that's the definition of a fighting family.
Facts.
But yeah, James Lights Out Tony, one of the best trash talkers ever. Moved up from 160 all the way to heavyweight.
And he fought Holyfield when he got to heavyweight.
Yeah. I remember watching that fight live with my pops.
I forgot about that fight, and I remember that fight after I saw it on that doc.
Beat up like that. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
yo.
And they say he only got knocked down once in his career,
One of the greatest chins of all time.
and he got up.
He was it's like my height, like 5'9", 5'9.5", heavyweight.
They said it was like a famous gym in Detroit or something like that. They said all the pro boxers used to come there and he would fight niggas and he was beating people up.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how he got his chance. Like they like, oh, he really staying inside just straight.
He really a definition of a dude like even without boxing training, you could tell he just naturally he has hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could just naturally a fluid with movement.
The footwork too, being close to somebody.
And
like
that's why. My bad, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's why we were like, if he trained harder, he'd have been even better. Even though he's a certified Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But the reason that happens, sometimes people be so gifted, dog.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yo,
On
I
the
can
low-
walk in and just beat anybody, yo.
On the low, he would have been the Black Canelo times 10 if he just kept his body right. The Black Canelo times 10. Because you remember when Canelo used to have the head work and being close in the telephone booth just piecing a nigga up?
Yeah.
He did that his whole career.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, a lot of these niggas stole, that's like vicious dogs, they stole that shit from him, yo.
Yeah, James Toney was slick. Still all-time great. One of my favorite fighters of all time. One of the best people to just watch.
I watched some fat dude fight last night on Top Rank. He got put down.
For real?
Yeah.
You watched the Top Rank, how did Keyshawn
The
Davis
ref
look?
stopped it.
I don't think so I don't know if something got canceled or what. He didn't
Yeah,
fight.
he wasn't fighting.
So I
That's
don't know
why
what
I was knocked out. I just went to sleep when I
That
didn't
was
see his name.
that was the headline.
I saw the
to
first
me.
two
That's what to me
fights.
it was.
That's the headline of the
Yeah.
fights to me.
There
Like,
was some solid fights though. But
I saw the
that was
first
what I was
two.
looking
yo,
for. That's what I was
ESPN.
looking for.
That's why I giving them credit because it was
Top rank,
the
man.
light heavy boxing match. Yo, it was a guy that I think he won the silver medal in the Olympics. And he's from the United States, white guy. He had like the Uncle Rico mustache last night. Cause I saw cause I follow hella boxing forums on Twitter, so I saw that he pieced the nigga up. It was a technical knockout, but yeah,
That
Top
might have
Rank
been
be
what
having
I
them
was talking
niggas, yo.
about. Fat boy, they got put.
Even
He didn't get put
Pop-Up
down,
was
but they
hype.
stopped it. They was like, yo, you got to stop this fight because he was beating the shit off Fat, yo.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. It was a white boy.
It was the first fight.
It was the very first fight, yo. It ended in. It wasn't the first round ended. Like they stopped it. Yeah, the ref was like, nah, son. He was putting together combinations on
Did
this nigga,
your pops enjoy them fights?
Yeah. It was
Nigga.
We was bumping like classic vinyls in the back. And then
Man, I was
turning the
asleep
fight up.
right after that. Like towards
Tough.
the end of that second fight, I fell
Tough.
straight to sleep, nigga. I was gone. I didn't wake up till
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, God damn, I missed
Niggas
everything.
had the late barbershop running like, nah, but like, That boxing shit been crazy on Top Rank.
Yeah, the boxing shit got me hyped. Got Ryan Garcia. What y'all think? What's your predictions on that? The episode will be out by the time it happens. But what's y'all predictions if we had to guess?
I don't even know enough about the fight because he canceled against Cruz.
What a bitch.
But I feel like Adrian Broner, you should get in shape. Like shape, and beat that nigga's ass. Bad, yo. Beat that nigga's ass bad. I'm talking about quick, like 3 rounds and just fuck
Where
that nigga
Broner
up.
been at? I ain't seen his name, which is a good thing.
He was talking about he wanted to fight and shit. That nigga just be doing everything, yo.
I believe he got a scheduled fight like not too long from now.
He does have a scheduled fight.
Okay.
But I just want him to fight. Yo, listen to Coach Class Pod. Yo, fight them Jake Paul type niggas and shit like that. Yo, you'll beat all their ass and get hella bread, yo.
Rahman
Please.
Jr. fighting one of
for the
them.
blacks.
He about to get hands on one of them.
Shout out Rahman Jr.
Do it for Baltimore, son.
You want to know
if he
something
wins,
crazy?
Baltimore's on fire this year.
Yo,
if he wins, yo.
You want to know something crazy? I went to Hakeem Rahman Jr.'s pro debut,
Yeah,
yo.
you said, yeah.
Nigga.
Down, Canton. At that little indoor sportsplex shit, like.
Yeah, nigga.
Ain't that what the little
Go
indoor
do it.
soccer team you playing?
Yeah, like they set it up. They set it up like a boxing arena for boxing events.
Throw the chairs around.
Matter of fact, the next boxing event they have there, we need to pull up.
Upside down there? Nah,
We
man.
need to pull up. Granted, the parking is bad, so we might need to park somewhere that we know that's convenient, and then Uber to that joint.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I just really hope he can win for the town.
Yo, that would be so fire
Nigga
for
said,
Baltimore.
For the team.
We got the Orioles. They lost yesterday,
For
but
the
they was
team.
on a nice little streak. Lamar was going in on this nigga Bernard Pollard, which we could talk about after this. And then he
Nah, I
beats
wanna hear it.
he
Yeah.
beats the Paul brother. That would be like. And then what if we
Tough.
then we look like we gonna be nice at football too? It's like, yo, the city is on fire. Drake making our type music and shit, nigga.
And Bobby Shmurda. And disrespect to Bobby Shmurda because I listened to the
How is it?
Hoochie Daddy. It's no bars on the song. Like he literally it's just the hook basically, and then like the like verses like some like I ain't gonna say like Rodley, but like DJ shit. Like
Okay.
I'm not rapping right now. I'm
Constantly
just
repeating
keeping the
it.
energy up.
With that joint, more so Miami based a little bit.
It was Miami based
Yeah.
too.
But everybody trying
Like niggas just gonna come out really wildin' when that shit come on,
I've been
yo.
seeing people just talk about Baltimore in general. I saw a random video of Pharrell just talking about Baltimore accents. I'm like, why? I didn't watch the whole interview or whatever. I'm
'Cause
like,
it's
why
cool and we're
I'm like, yo,
different.
but this is what I said.
It's cool and
my
we're
lady last
different.
night, I was like, yo, we was agreeing. It was like, yo, everybody want to talk about and take from Baltimore right now. Yo, you sure to give back and show love, yo. Don't
Please.
be on that.
We got
Don't be on
kids
that
dying and
time,
shit,
yo.
man. It's rough here. Help out if y'all want to steal our shit.
Give credit too, yo. At least, like, don't. Yeah, it's because it's real popular right now. I'm noticing it. Stuff just keep being popped up about Baltimore. Show love, yo.
Yeah, but Lamar vs. Pollard was a very funny time on Twitter. I didn't know anything about it because I fell asleep mad early because I was feeling nasty on Tuesday. Yo. I thought I had that big, nigga. I tested myself like 3 times.
Nigga, I took
was
like
good.
3 tests, yo.
I think
like,
my
it's
allergies
just
fucked up, yo. Like I don't know if I developed them or
you
nothing.
gotta think
something like,
if
yo.
the weather gets like
Shit is rough.
where it's like 70, then it goes up to like humid
95,
hot.
nigga,
Then it
like-
goes to like some like weird shit, and then you're not in the right shit, and you be sweating and shit
Summer
like that.
cold.
Yeah,
Summer cold.
Cause I took multiple joints. No, I'm not gonna say that. But I wish I would have had a couple days off. You feel me? I
took a
had
day.
like
I took
multiples.
that day.
I only took Monday, but like
I had to, yo.
if you
I
got
was
multiple
feeling nasty
negative
the day
tests, they like,
before.
yo, keep still come in. Like I'm like, yo, I still feel nasty.
Still
though.
feeling nasty. Y'all want this shit in here? But I wore a mask the next day.
Yeah, I was
You know,
masked
just
up,
at
too.
least help out so they don't catch my shit.
Mask came up.
But when I woke up that morning after I had took off and I looked on Twitter and I seen the interaction between Lamar Jackson and Bernard Pollard, boy, what a time did I have looking at that shit, yo. That was the funniest shit ever, I think, between a star quarterback and somebody online. I'm trying to think. Has it been any other
Pollard,
moment?
though, like
That's what Lamar kept saying. Like, nigga, I had to look you up. I don't even know who you are. I just remember
vaguely
you blowing
remember
your
him
shit.
because I was a
he could
fan,
hit.
yo.
He could hit. He definitely had that hit button shit. But he couldn't
nigga,
cover.
we had hella niggas with that hit button.
Nobody
shit.
could cover. We need you to cover, bro. You was playing safety.
If we talking about that, we could have kept like Jim Leonard or something way back.
Nigga,
in the
we
day
had
for-
hitters.
that
We've
went to
always
the
had
Jets.
hitters,
It's
yo.
a lot of niggas that can strike.
And I don't
on
even
the
remember how
Ravens.
long he was here. Like, why are you talking to Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson at all?
Even that nigga Elam right now, like yo, he can hit. Like, come
But
on, we always got hitters.
The reason he did it is to do this. to get people talking about it. He knows exactly what he's saying. Stop fucking playing. You know this quarterback is nice, and you know that. You're just going to keep picking with him until he talks to you. And now he's talking to you.
Bro.
But the twerking video?
No, I'm going to let you get to that. But I'm going to finish off of your point. Lamar turned him into a star because in less than 24 hours, he was on Colin's show, one of the biggest shows.
See? That's why people do this. I don't know why people feed into certain things. Now, again, Lamar, I don't blame you for doing it. Because the nigga been talking about you for ever since you came in. Ever since he came in, he been going hard at Lamar. Like, we've already called him out on this bullshit. And now you still going in on get off his nuts. You really have to remove his nuts from the back of your throat. The esophagus that you got them shits down, you got to take that shit out. Shit is weird, fam. That I don't want to ever get popping that way, doing weird shit like that. Yeah. That's how you want to get known?
On the dirty.
Twerking in the fucking locker room with just all niggas. What the fuck was that?
When I break it down to regular life, that's the same type of dude that will like try to win a woman's love by like dirty macking and doing like egregious
he definitely has
shit.
That. I could see him doing that. He did that
actually liking you, yo. Like, you're a weird nigga, yo. You got character flaws that's beyond belief, bro.
He had like a showcase
fucking
like
sad,
that
man.
blue flame, yo. It was very disgusting.
He been trying to. What he trying to do is he trying to break
character flaws.
Because I went to his Twitter page. I found it. I didn't look at, but I don't even know he was still doing anything. I didn't know what he was doing. He's in a NASCAR, so that's all he's trying to do is get his shit popping on that side. Fuck that. Don't support that bitch ass. That was the worst shit.
And
why would you do
black
that?
Man hate on a white
what
person.
What are you doing? Well, sit in the pocket. The nigga's nice.
Black, God damn it.
The nigga's nice, son. Don't ever like. What are you saying? It doesn't make any sense.
The one
nonsense.
thing I will say.
First off, if any of them niggas like Lamar broke one of the greatest African American quarterbacks records at his first starting season. Like, Michael Vick is held at a high regard, like high at the highest regard. He's better than that nigga.
I will say
Stop it. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Let me say this about Bernard Pollard. He did say on the show, because I know one of the things is when you talk about people like that, it seems like you're messing with their money. But he did say, he said, you want to make it clear, he believes the Ravens should absolutely pay him and guarantee it.
Yeah.
He said basically whatever Watson got, and like another 15 to 20 million.
That's gonna fuck out who
because he deserves.
He right.
See, I don't like that.
He said he deserves.
I respect
the money and
him
some
saying
money.
that. Yes,
So I gotta give him some respect for that because he could have just like, man, forget him.
I just don't
deserve
respect
to be the quarterback,
how
but
he
don't pay
got
him.
there. I don't like people that do shit like that to try to get on in a way like that. That shit is bothersome to me because I can.
Chicken George.
Yes, he did say the right thing. You're right. I'm happy he did do that, but how he got there is what's pissing me off. I can't fade that. That's a nasty way to get there. Is to attack somebody because you feel like he's not a traditional core. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, that's know what that is though. That's something from without making it racial. Non-athletic quarterbacks had as a crutch for their entire lives. So if you got somebody that can do both,
what do you?
It's making everybody look bad. So everybody has to hate on him from every angle. Cause like even with his passing, like people act like Lamar. Most quarterbacks never achieve a 400-yard passing game. He's done that like 3 times already.
He's through.
Like in like 3 years, yo.
Multiple games in that first season, in his first full season,
passing.
where he sat out in the fourth quarter. He was out. He could have kept scoring.
Games,
like, yo, what are y'all saying? Did y'all forget? It's only been 2 years.
Yeah, everybody forgets because this the microwave era, yo. Cause even
that shit crazy to me, man.
And shout out Nitty Gritty because they was talking about like the same situation, but they was like, Nick, shout out to you. You stood up and he was like, yo, they was talking about like people like even Joe Burrow. He was like, that nigga just got nice last year. Like, yo, Lamar been doing that shit, yo, better than everybody.
Since he started,
been doing that shit.
He won 9 games in a row. Some wild shit the first time he came in.
Relax, yeah. You got.
We was looking desperate.
You got your licks when niggas was injured. Good job, bro.
Damn.
You were supposed to.
1 season?
Yeah.
And we was like 8-3 or 8-2 before he went out. It was like, yo, we was still winning.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Yo, know something that was wild though since we still in the sports vein? Did y'all see that WNBA AllStar Game MVP trophy?
Yo. Where's the funds at?
My Randallstown rec
Fam, I've seen better trophies.
football trophy
in
might
rec
be
football.
better than that. And that shit heavy. That shit's
Flag
still at
football.
mom house.
I've seen flag football trophies better than that.
My like I'm talking about 10-12 rec football
Yo, what are they
trophy
doing?
might be better than that.
Little league baseball trophies.
Yo, I've seen
Yes,
so many.
that was the
trophies.
little league. Like, yo, it's the plastic man on the top and just the like basic.
She was the MVP of the shit.
And she was cooking.
Nigga, this shit was smaller than this Funko box.
Nah, that let you know the economy fucked up right now, yo. Shit
Nah,
fucked up for
fam,
everybody.
they can
cut-
afford a
They
trophy.
just got all new trophies.
They can get a new trophy
The
for
NBA
that.
makes a lot of money and has a lot of endorsements. Got niggas
WNBA
selling
hard
shoes,
though, yo.
got
Like, they getting
connects
better.
with
They
Nike,
getting more and more every year.
Like I said,
You gotta think about the big
They'll never be-
companies and
they'll
shit.
never be
Yeah, you
NBA.
gotta think about the big
But they
companies.
getting there, man.
They could be even better, yo. They still gotta adjust their market.
But you gotta think, if you got LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's shoe deals. It's all type. They partner with the NBA. Like the the companies partner with them. The fucking Gatorade companies partner with them. The fucking everything companies.
I agree with that, but like because me and my girl had a long discussion about this. Because I was feeling like they I don't know how far they can get, but I was like, I see things they can do. But she was really like, because she's in that type of stuff, like really can do to help increase it. And we've been bouncing ideas off each other just randomly. We do that type of stuff in the crib. But
and it's still
like,
competitive basketball. That's the crazy thing.
They can increase it a lot. You need more superstars that do stuff outside and a few other things. We can get into this for a while, but like if you think about it, yo, Serena and Venus, they made it where they make just as much as the guys.
Yeah.
They play less. Like you gotta win 3 instead of 5 or whatever it is.
But they were straight up dominant.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it can happen. And they're not as athletic as you can work this out, yo. It's just a lot of different things that has to be done. It can be better, but it is getting like Rich said. It is getting better. They getting better with their branding.
Every year.
What would
I've
help,
been noticing
what would
that.
really help them is if they had like the tough buckets and shit like that on like an algorithm like that's readily accessible to us. Get it on a streaming service. Yeah, I mean, have a TikTok, have all that type
ESPN and
shit.
They play on
Nah,
TV.
you got to keep it lower to the ground than that though, because people not watching that on ESPN, yo. They gonna watch the Orioles over there.
I see their highlights come up on my Instagram.
They gonna.
I see that.
I'm telling you, I'm not petty. I respect all of their talent, but people gonna watch a baseball game or some bullshit over that.
And also,
Like you got to get where people
can't
really
see that.
tapped into your shit.
I also went to a game. And I know everybody crack jokes, and some of them are funny, and some of them are lighthearted, some are mean spirited. But I actually went to a game. It was a far better experience than you would think. Yeah.
I think it would be.
It really is, especially if you go there. And
They got tapped into that base though.
I remember seeing them at the USA game we went to years ago. This was back like 2012, I think.
No professional trophy should look like that though.
That was egregious.
Male or female. First off, they bought the stock
Literally, the
participation trophy from like rec football and baseball and all that.
No.
I'm like, this shit was like
That was
the
the
little
shit
like cup.
created
It didn't
from,
even
like-
say nothing but the name on the front. I'm like,
That was something created from like custom ink or some shit like
How
that.
long has
like,
that been the
online.
trophy? Well, I feel like we just seen this. Like,
Yeah, this is the first time I ever seen that
trophy.
trophy.
Like,
Was it
Man.
worse than
that
that?
was wild.
disrespectful trophy.
Did they even get a trophy before?
I think
Maybe
it
they
was
just
just
gave
a
them
trophy.
a certificate,
Yeah.
like you get in like middle school and shit like that. That's wild.
They must switch that trophy.
Certificates. They have.
They
to.
better switch that trophy. God damn, you can get something fake that look better than that, and that's like.
I did
the
respect
same-
them wearing Brittany Griner's number though. I think during the All-Star game. That's pretty cool. Trying to support her, get her out of there.
I respect her and I support her, but my only thing is like you gotta like read the laws overseas, cause like
Yeah.
she did do something that was illegal over there. They don't play like us over there. Like it don't matter
Other
who
countries
you are.
don't play,
Like
man. That's what
they
everybody's
don't
arguing is.
play in
They-
other places, yo. Like I want
clearly
you to
show
be
that.
free, but they do not play in other places. It's rappers
But-
and people with money that have got locked up because they did some nut shit in like another place. You can't if they say you can't smoke weed out there.
Yeah, I get that,
you
but
can't
the whole
come up
thing I was
there.
saying was I just respect them wearing jerseys. I don't really care about that.
I really
That's
don't.
the thing.
I
That
really
it
don't.
is true. They just supporting her. How else can they do it?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I support her too.
That's the only thing I would say with the jersey wearing. Though, like you said, make sure you know where the fuck
Yeah,
you're going.
Zay said it best.
Outside of that, just
This
make
is
sure
a
you know where the
traveler.
fuck you're going,
Read
man.
your laws when you go to different places.
Yo, it's certain
'cause-
places you can't wear certain
And
shit.
you an immigrant there.
Yes.
So it's like, nigga, they
You're
don't fuck with you at all already.
You break my law, you go to jail. That's how it goes, bro.
They don't fuck with you already. Like they looking
Be
at you
safe when
sideways.
you traveling, man.
This is a
Holy
foreigner. What are
shit.
you here for?
This
my
should
nigga?
be a good one for people to understand that. Like, yo, I could get locked up for a very long time.
For small shit. I remember once somebody told
She was
me,
prescribed that shit from her doctor.
but somebody in the United States.
Exactly.
Somebody,
but what I'm saying is, she thought it was, I guess she was just running with it. She didn't even think it was in the bag, maybe.
That was from somewhere in, I'm just going to say, a country in Asia. Basically, if you chew gum and spit that out on the ground out there,
Jail, my nigga.
they might lock you up or hit you with a hefty fine. Like, they don't play that shit out there. Like, you got to know the rules. Like, it's different there. It's not the United States everywhere.
Yeah. But again, I think a lot of people's argument with that is, yes, we understand that. But come on, man. We're just trying to support. That's all they're doing. I think that's their argument. We know that.
I support
you understand that. There's no reason for us to really say it.
I support, but you gotta know your laws.
More of just air of caution to everybody else.
The thing I just want to put in, like, I'm the coolest nigga outside of on the podcast or outside of the podcast, but like, we gotta start preaching accountability with everything that we do. Like, yo, everything. You gotta, if you make an action that was like some shit, it seems small, but big things might come from it with everybody. And we got to get into
hold on. Basketball-wise, though, how long y'all think Chet Holmgren, is that how you say his name?
Chet
Holmgren? How you say his last name?
I don't know, yo.
Chet. The nigga that's mad nice right now in the summer league, he be cooking shit sometimes, yo. But he did get locked down. How long do you think he actually lasts in the league? Did you see his frame?
Nah. How big is he?
He like 6'1", but like he like 190 something.
7'1".
7'1". My bad. Yeah, you know what I mean.
190. Like, he's frail as shit. Like, it seems like every time he goes for a dunk and he lands crazy, his whole body will just snap like a twig. That's how he looks.
What type of game is he? Is he like a Pau Gasol? Is he like a I want to bump and grind? Is he like a I'm dunking on niggas?
He will go to the post.
He can play like a guard, which actually might be dangerous.
That might be good then.
No, that might be dangerous.
Not with those limbs. Yes.
That's
yes.
the stuff that be having.
I thought you meant
that's
like,
what I keep got me thinking. I don't see him lasting longer than 3 years with that style
like
game without putting on some
shit.
kind of like Giannis frame. He got to go Giannis frame style, yo. Like, that's the only way he lasts.
You
like
think
that.
he could play like Anthony
I don't
Davis
think it is
type
either.
ball or like what is he, like a post fade type nigga?
Let me show you this nigga so you can see why I'm saying this. Because you clearly haven't seen him.
I feel like he could be efficient in this league.
But what happens? AD gets hurt a lot.
But the bump and grind nigga's not there no more.
Often too, yo.
This nigga's 7 foot 195.
Even that season when
Mike, he's 7 foot 195.
That's wild, Mike.
Listen to that frame.
How old is he? 18, 19?
He
20?
can get. I just like Zay said. I don't know if he will get that much
nigga
bigger.
2
Look at
years
this
out of
nigga.
high school. Yeah, he 2 years out of high school. You gotta let him get under them weights.
We don't know.
Bro.
Everybody don't gain weight like that.
Giannis was the only one I seen blow up like that.
It don't even matter about like gaining weight, but like
no, where he plays at, he plays the center, bro. Like, yo, what are you saying? He has to get some size on him. He's not gonna last.
He does.
Listen,
bro, it's not.
I
want him to. He's nice, so it looks good. The game looks
good. There's no
good.
men as centers right now, though.
Long term is what I'm saying. Long term, yo. Like, yo, his frame when you never seen him play. When we finish up, we're gonna pull up some highlights from his summer league games on YouTube. This shit, he's nice, yo.
You can move him around.
He's so nice, but it scares me every time he lands.
Team and they give him like 20 to 30 minutes a game. He might be able to be an effective nigga.
He's so talented. I hope they don't overplay him. He does not need to. They need to take.
Can't play a lot.
His first couple years.
Yeah.
So he won't be hurt, and then hopefully as he kind of gets naturally stronger. But don't be playing him 35, 40 minutes.
They're gonna play him. They're gonna play him a lot, yo. He's the face. He's gonna get killed out there, yo. Like, yo, it's gonna be brutal shit. Embiid, him versus.
Embiid,
the sizable difference of the two is just the thing that's getting to me.
But Embiid even grew over his career. You feel me?
Not that much. Nigga started off big, yo. Like, he wasn't frail.
No. You right.
195?
One-of-one athlete.
How much do you weigh?
Because he was soccer.
You like 190 something, right?
All that shit.
You like 190 something?
I'm like 200.
You 6 something. This nigga's 7 foot.
Yeah, that is.
You 195, yo. That's crazy.
But it's niggas in boxing that's 6 foot that be like 130.
Boxing.
Like Santa Cruz was like 6 foot and was
That's
fighting
different.
fucking
That's
Javante.
different.
You know
Foot.
that, yo.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
You right.
That's true too. That nigga will blow up the.
Nigga got dehydrated. Nigga just sat in the sauna for 6 hours.
But in the same vein, like that's different.
Ran.
Athleticism. That jumping, yo, constant jumping at that, and then you coming. You remember how PG leg snap? That's how I picture his shit happening.
And
Like,
that went in
nigga
a
just fold
USA
up.
game or something.
What was that movie? Old, where she was all rolled up in there. That's
yeah.
how I picture his body being. If he go down like and somebody fall on his leg, somebody fall on that leg, it's done. It's
Even
done.
if you get hacked wrong, because you
Yes.
big and you gonna fall off.
Yes, yo, like
and
that's
since you
type
big,
shit.
it's that much more weight falling to the ground.
Damn, scary. I want best for the kids.
Because 190 is probably as skinny as that nigga possibly could be, honestly, at that height. Like, your bones weigh that much, nigga. The fuck?
What are you eating? Like yo.
That nigga only eats
Fam.
a kale salad once a week.
Fam, like, you can't be eating anything, bro.
But
Get
you know,
the
young
meat
niggas,
on
yo,
you. Pause.
your metabolism be high as a bitch.
Yeah.
So them niggas.
And like
I
you
seen
said-
niggas that used to be skinny niggas that's fat now, all type of shit. Like, yo, over time, your body changed.
I'm gonna show you his game. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what you fucking talking about. Like, yo, when he went up for the dunk and he came down a little wrong and fell, I thought that was it.
His wrist looked
I thought
brittle.
that- no, I
This
thought
nigga
that was a
dunking, his
game,
wrist go
nigga.
like this?
Yeah, I thought that was it. Yo.
Man.
Like, yo, Sean
Brittle
Livingston type
wrist.
shit. Yo. Like that type, like injury is gonna happen to him. I don't want it to. Damn, I hope he just make it and prove me wrong. But his frame don't look like that can last in any sport for long term, professionally.
Yeah. And I got a really toxic topic for you guys that's probably going to upset a lot of people.
What's we got?
But I kept going back and re-listening to that Brent Faiyaz album, yo.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit, man.
Zay,
It wasn't one of my
I will say your points are solid. It's not a summer album. It's not for right now. I don't know what you were thinking. But this album really is not bad. It's depressing. I feel like what he was trying to depict was like a guy with like a lot of money, clearly a drug addict, and is a toxic nigga. Like, if you're not in that situation, you won't even like it. But toxic women and men, I feel like at the end of this shit, like a year from now, people are going to have a whole different opinion of that album. Like, it's really not bad. My one case point was the best songs on the album, you dropped them like a year before the shit came out. Why did you do that? You should have just kept them in the tuck until you dropped the album. My second one was, it's sleepers on there that are still like really fire. Like, and I went back and did a deep analysis. I listened like 5 times.
I only listened once. I only 2 listens.
Exactly.
I gave it 2 listens.
Zay said you
listens.
can't diagnose an album off of that, but like, yo, first off, All Mine is fire, and these are B-side tracks. Price of Fame is fire. Motherfucking FYTB is fire. Addictions is fire.
You think the whole
and
album's
Rollmeyer is fire.
You think the whole album's fire?
I think it is. I think it's one of them ones where it's gonna be like, because like I get it if you're not in a space of like, if you happy right now in your summer vibes type shit, that makes sense. But this is for the motherfuckers that's not. You either a toxic motherfucker that had some bullshit going on.
I'm never happy.
You'll feel
I'm
it.
the darkest nigga ever to live on earth, and you telling me I
fire.
don't like this shit?
It's
I have
fire.
the darkest thinking.
It's fire.
At all times. To me, it just
I'm not even
gonna
say it's trash. It's fire. Even that song Joe Budden like put on his shit. That song is fire if you really listen. Like,
well, I'm not listening to anything.
He was like, yo, the cadence is bad. What is he doing? I'm like, that song is amazing.
Here's my whole thing. You just have an ear that it just triggers your ear.
Yeah.
I don't want because I don't want to sound like a snob, but like overall R&B wise, like because there are other toxic guys. I think you could. This is a subjective thing. He doesn't have. Listen, let me.
Okay.
He doesn't have the vocal talent of some of his like he's not close to some of his contemporaries, and the music, the actual music in the album, just isn't that good. It's basic. Like I feel like if you spend enough time, you can make a lot of them tracks.
You could.
That's just me. And I don't think he can sing that well. I think he can hit a tune. And I think a lot of black people can hit a tune. If you sing enough and practice enough, you can sound decent. I'm not saying everybody, but this is the thing. I don't hate him. I like a number of his songs from the past, and I don't hate every track on here. I'm not somebody who says the whole album is trash. It's just you gotta also.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I hope I didn't say that.
I overall like that. I didn't say
it was trash.
Low now. Like, I secretly like it.
It was a mixtape, but if you think about it, this was
I just like this other
5 years
shit. I didn't really like
this
album. This
yeah.
style.
This was the album he put out after 5 years.
But
you got dudes putting out 3 projects a year that are fire.
Yeah,
that are on R&B.
Yeah, but you also got to hold into account. You said something that triggered me earlier, which wasn't triggered, but I really heard earlier. You gotta actually listen to the people or what the people are saying that's making the album. First off, the nigga is not giving you no clean cut shit from the beginning. He says basically he a drug addict, alcoholic, toxic nigga, and I feel like this is his therapy session that he's putting out as a movie, as musically. Like it's not for like he's not gonna give you the cookout song.
I get all of that. He's been doing the same thing for a while, but he has given the songs that you could play at the function.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I don't think he's overall horrible.
Yeah.
I have issues with him. Like I said, I don't think he's that good of a singer. And I do think, like, sonically, this album just wasn't the best.
Yeah.
I just don't think this was his this was
how many times did you spin it?
I spent it, listen, I played it for the first time and I was like, this way, come on, bro. Like, not right now. And then I've been playing songs from it here and there. There's songs on there I like, right?
So,
I'm not listening.
Both of y'all do me a favor. This helped me get through it. Listen to the album, right? And skip the skits. Listen to the album and skip the skits.
That's what I said when I be playing the songs. I'm not playing the skits.
Listen to the album and skip the skits. You're going to be like, yo.
I'm telling you, I don't.
Shit is not horrendous.
Nah, I'm cool. It's just too much shit coming out. So if I don't like it off the rip, it's one of them things.
He can do better. That's all I was saying.
It's one of them things.
Telling y'all, yo.
It's not my fave.
I sent you Tone Stiff. I can send you exactly.
And the thing is,
I send you guys that's like, yo, he's not in there.
With the Tone Stiff, I will say he's a better singer / performer, like Chris Brown-esque type singer.
No, he does. I've got stuff. He can do anything.
No, that shit is fire. He's fire. He's fire.
Everybody put the toxic label. If you want to go toxic, yo, these dudes just they like Joe when he used to do his toxic stuff. It just sounds beautiful, and the way you put the wordplay together, that was cool. He's not doing that to me right now.
I think he's doing that on purpose.
He's just trying something.
That's been his sound.
He's been trying to sound out.
That's been his sound.
Because he probably caught the.
That's been his. Because even if you think about all the shit that was more fire technically back in the day.
But you got to think with an artist in general. Most of them going to try some shit though. Like they are, and like you said, he tried something
to keep it a bean.
Kind of that because people gave him hell for making those style songs. That was the cookout style shits that we love. Some people didn't like that shit. That wasn't what they wanted to hear.
If you skip,
it's always going to be somebody that doesn't like.
It sounds like everything he's made. If you skip the skits, it sounds like everything he's made. That's all I'm telling you. Because I got all Brent Faiyaz's shit. If you skip the skits, it sounds like everything he's made. The off-putting thing was like the baby mother. Like playing with your baby mother type shit and like.
No, he said some wild shit on these songs too.
There's
some wild shit.
I don't want to hear that. He don't have a talk song on it. I don't want to hear that. I can start naming songs from Sonder. He don't have that on there. I don't hate. Like I said, I don't hate every track on there. All mine, not all mine. I don't. That song's okay. Loose Change. I thought the album was going places. I think that
Loose Change is fire.
I think this song was a little too long, but I really rock with that joint.
But think about it. Look at it like this. If Loose Change came right. You didn't know about Gravity with Tyler, the Creator. That shit came out. Then you got the Drake shit. Then you got All Mine. Then you got Price of Fame. Then you got fucking Wasting Time, Rolling Stone, all that shit. Like, that shit is not a bad album.
For 5 years, why did you have to put old tracks? That's a part of it.
Because he's a drug addict and probably doesn't make classic songs.
That's to draw streams to that album.
That's a part of it, dog. Like that's a part of it.
It is a part of it.
Those songs have already been out. That's why, like you said, I don't listen to singles.
Dead Man Walking was wild.
I didn't listen to all those singles. Only ones I knew were the Tyler the Creator one and the Drake one.
Yeah, like
only reason I listened.
I didn't know about the other two.
Singles was because it was no album release date for like years and years and years. We just found out about like this shit, Wasteland shit, like 2 months ago. But I'm telling y'all, please give me a chance.
I just know how I am. Like I said,
salute to the home team. I didn't know that nigga was from like. Well, at least Google said he was from like Colombia.
He's from.
I didn't know that. Howard County or some shit like that.
We'll just say
The guy,
DMV
Brent
this thing,
Fayez.
because I don't know how everybody feels.
Nah, he hard, yo. I don't care what nobody
say.
say. Like, this nigga. The only thing I want niggas to stop doing is like, yo, don't meet ride Joe Budden so hard that you say that this nigga is not nice. Like,
Oh no, I like his
you're
shit.
crazy.
Don't get me wrong.
It's timeless
His
shit
other
that this
is
nigga
fire.
has made
Everything
already.
that he's made is
He don't
fire.
even need
I just
that
don't like this album.
It's like
I'm just not a
timeless
fan
shit.
of this
Like,
album. That's not my
this
favorite
is fire.
shit. His shit he made before is. I've showed you the nigga. Like that, I was the one to introduce you to him. I liked this nigga from the beginning.
I've seen niggas saying he's been trash. Like,
Nah,
when?
that's wild. That's a
Before
wild
this,
statement.
this was the first skeptical project.
I just don't like this project. That's it. It wasn't for me.
This was
That's
the first
clearly what
one
it
that was like, I gotta listen to it multiple times to get my
Like I
dissection
said,
from
my
it.
whole thing is this. This is all I'm saying. You love it. I just don't think it's you took 5 years, dog.
And you put it out in the summer
This is
for
not
the
even-
most
this is not-
depressing
this is-
album ever.
If you taking 5 years, you need to drop like a certified classic. He didn't do that. Like I said, there's dudes out here dropping a project a year, 2 projects a year, that's putting out flames.
Yeah.
And because they don't get like a certain backing, like you don't hear about them as much unless you're in the know. And he's not on some of these dudes' level to me. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree with you with that. And one thing I will give y'all is like, yo, his press push was crazy. I never seen no shit like that from like a independent artist. I'm like, damn, this nigga on like New
Everywhere.
York Times
was
Square
every
on like
fucking
a big ass billboard and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? This Brent Fayez.
That's when you know they're not really independent.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, because I was confused. I was like, no, this nigga getting like more love than like Lil Baby and niggas like that. Like, nigga, you got the real press package push.
I would like to see G Perico do Ghetto Jam. I put that shit on Dad's joint. I don't know if there's any gang issues with that where they can't do. He wouldn't be able to, but he should redo that. Remember the Ghetto Jam? The Ghetto Jam.
Oh
is
yeah,
about to slam
and
into
I'm
my-
yang yang. That was Domino.
Domino, there we go.
Gangster
But G
Slam is
Perico
about
got
to
G
jam
Perico
and
redoing that.
Yang yang.
Yo, Domino, talk to him, yo.
Yeah,
Domino needs to talk to him, yo. If he hasn't already done that, I need
No
that
disrespect.
remix, son.
yeah. G Perico will come on there like, yeah, you know.
I need that,
Yeah,
yo.
what?
I was trying to switch it up off that name, but I was hyped to listen to 2. I listened to 2 this week, and it's still early on, but I enjoyed, of course, the Inevitable 2. My man Lloyd Banks, you know I'm Lloyd Banks.
I knew you was gonna be hype about that. That's why I didn't even text you when I saw it came out. I'm like, this nigga
Yeah, I already listened.
got
I had
it.
already listened like 2 or 3 times.
You woke up at midnight.
Nigga, I was hyped. No, I ain't wake up that early, but it was definitely early, and I was off on Friday, so there was no reason for me to be up
listen to
early.
the entire thing.
But I definitely woke up like 5 o'clock to work out to that shit. It was good. And then I saw that Chef G drop.
Yeah.
And nigga, I was hyped. I didn't know it was gonna be that.
From
high.
the can.
From
he
the
been locked up
can.
for like a year, so he had to cook those tracks like a year ago.
Old verses, you think?
Nah, that shit's still solid though.
Hard. I like Drum Dummy. Drum Dummy should have been a Baltimore song. Yo. I don't know how no one ever thought to name a song that. Yo, Drum Dummy. Yo.
Know
That is
something?
so hard. Yo, Drum Dummy. Yo.
Know something that's ultra funny from that album that should have triggered all of us? The last song is like a extra track, and it's called Tiptoe, yo. And it really has the sample.
That's old though. That song.
Oh, for real? I didn't know about the. I didn't know about the.
I heard that on Sleepy Hollow's joint like years
Yo,
ago.
that's a weird ass.
They just keep
fucking
putting it
sample.
out. I don't know why they keep putting that shit out.
Yo,
like
they
that.
might be
I don't
evil,
like it.
yo.
I don't really
That's
like
weird,
that.
yo. Why you
That ain't my
got
shit.
Why you got the fucking shit from the first Insidious on the sketchiest scene, yo? As the sample, nigga.
Yeah, that's not one of my faves, but definitely check out this From the Can joint. This shit is fire as fuck.
Yeah, it definitely is cool.
And I don't know what he did, but I do like to say, free him.
Yeah.
Free Chef G. We need some of that music, man. That's all I'll say. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. So it's free Chef G.
Free Chef G, I don't want you to get money, but honestly, as the brother of the Justice
Stop.
Warrior.
We don't have to do that.
Okay,
Free
you're right.
Chef G. Yo.
Free Chef G.
You keep doing
Free
that.
Chef G.
The but is when the shit starts getting bad. Yo. Pause.
I just want everybody to be accountable for their actions, regardless of what you're doing. That's all I want. It's not no race thing or none of that. It's accountability that I'm preaching.
Yeah.
But it's a compilation album by a Detroit producer called Topside.
Oh.
Babyface Ray, fucking GT,
Oh,
Peasy, all them type dudes be on there. It's called Lost Files. Got like 4 or 5 Babyface Ray like B-side tracks. Los and Nutty, VZ, like all the niggas from Detroit I fuck with. Extra smooth. Very toxic. Hopefully they stop drinking so much lean, but it's amazing. And then it's a guy named Steve Lacy It came up on my algorithm randomly. I saw like the internet. They retweeted it. You know the band with what's the girl's name? I can't remember, but
The internet?
girl, yeah, you don't know your worth. Sid, yeah. But it's called Gemini Rights, and it's called Steve Lacy. It's an album. This shit is fire, yo.
All the famous people been kind of tweeting and stuff, so he's being backed.
Yeah.
I see him Kanye, who don't even be on there anymore. I've seen a bunch of random people. So.
It's fire though. It's actually fire. Granted, never mind. I won't even go there. But it's gonna be some stuff some people may not like. But overall, sonically, it is a good project.
Y'all listen to the Rowdy Rebel one?
I tried. I felt like Chef G's was so much better. I was like, yo, you got the major backing and you made this.
Yeah, him and Bobby.
I mean, Bobby Shmurda didn't even put out a verse on his shit.
I mean, salute to them guys.
I've heard Rowdy doing some good stuff over the last since they've been out.
I gotta listen.
I have heard him doing some
I haven't
good stuff.
listened to the Rowdy shit. So
I think he had a feature from your boy.
Yeah, a few features and some tracks that have been hard since
Yeah.
he's been out. Yo. I haven't listened to the project yet, so I can't comment on that yet. But
anything from Baltimore y'all been listening to? We'll never do that.
just regular club mix.
No.
Salute to the bringing the cats, man.
Yeah.
Little pork chopping them, man. Bring in the cats.
And Rod Lee.
Oh,
Who was those guys that was on that old club mix in the early 2000s that had the R&B joint, yo? We was talking about it before the pod, yo. That, girl, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause I will always be here. And if you want me, hurry, 'cause I'll be right here waiting.
Classic.
Nigga, that's the whole hook, but that shit is fire.
Hard.
We need y'all on Coach Class Podcast. Let us know who that was.
bringing the cats.
Yeah. And we always got to say rest in peace to Big Reese.
Yes, two big things before we actually close it out too. Also, I don't want Bad Boys 4. I heard they talking about doing that. I don't want that shit. And then Day Shift, Netflix, hype. Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg, and them
the
niggas.
vampire joint?
The shit. I
Yeah.
think Zay. Did you send that?
I don't remember.
Or did I? I can't even remember who
sent it
fucking
to the
sent
group
it.
chat.
Oh, I think I sent it to the
Like,
Instagram shit. I was
yeah.
hype, nigga. I'm so what? You know how fucking hype I am for that shit? That shit gonna be hard. Vampire Slayer, Jamie Foxx, and
Bro, that's
Yo.
so classic.
It is. It is. I think it's going to be really bad, but a classic.
Nah, stop playing. That's gonna be good, yo.
Only reason I'm
Jamie
nervous because
Hart,
what was
yo.
that other movie, yo, with the superpowers that Jamie Foxx was in on Netflix, yo?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Wasn't good, yo.
That wasn't.
And I'm also gonna say, yo, I know there's people who will agree and disagree. I don't care. I want Bad Boys 4, yo.
I do too. Because
We
Will,
about to see him and his
Will
son?
just going to have him and his son camaraderie,
That's what we
and
about to see.
Marcus
Yeah,
going
I
to
didn't
just be the
know
old
his-
nigga.
I didn't know his son was gonna be.
Keep Marcus out of it, to be real with you. I don't know what happened to Martin,
Marcus
yo.
is funny,
Martin
yo.
Gotta have
he lost something, though. I think he had whatever happened when he had that heat stroke situation. He lost his
Don't
skip.
disrespect Martin, yo.
I love
The third
Martin.
one he was like the
Don't
best
get me
character.
wrong. I'm not saying anything bad. It's just he could be in the movie. Just don't have him as a prominent
And
piece.
You know what? One thing that I feel like people sleep on about Martin, he's not a bad actor. Like in that third one,
He did a
he
good
was like the
job.
piece of like being an old nigga
He
that
was
was
an
just
old nigga,
funny.
yeah.
Like
That's all it
he
was.
wasn't doing the heroic shit.
I'm
Will
cool,
Smith still doing the
Cool.
slow
He's like,
motion
I wanna be
cut
on the
shots.
murder game, yo. I
Will
wanna
still
be
trying to
on
be
the-
an action star.
Will's still trying to be an action star. Martin
prove to
understands
Jada.
where he is in life,
I
and it's a
respect
perfect balance. Then he got a son that's the action star that's going to save them.
See, that's
They
what
had
I
some real sad, like serious
I don't need
moments.
none
Yeah,
of
when Mike got clipped up, I was ready to cry in the theater.
Thought it was
Everybody
over?
was hating on
when
me,
he was
yo.
racing Martin down the Miami Boulevard and shit.
Clipped him up. Like,
Ocean
Mike!
Got clapped up
Mike!
live, yo.
Nigga was racing Martin down the street. Yo, got clapped.
Yeah.
Damn. Foot racing.
That's some old head stuff.
Yo, that's definitely. Remember we seen them niggas doing that outside the restaurant that one time, and the nigga fell trying to do it. You
busted
definitely
his
gonna
ass.
fall on your
He
face.
probably was drunk as shit
You don't
when he
have
woke
that
up
no
and
more.
tore
You
some
can't.
shit.
You don't have that. Your whole face is fucked up still from that.
Yeah,
But
stretch.
yeah, man. Again,
Stretch.
rest in peace, Big Reese.
Yeah.
Episode 221.
Rest in peace, Big Reese.
Like and subscribe to our shit. We'll see y'all next week.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.